Prepare to pull.
So, Finland's strongest man is first to take the strain, with the nylon rope biting into his hands. Plenty of advice from his coach Marku, and Jamie Reeves, all the effort appears to be coming from Ilka's arms.
Yes, Ilka's using a lot of arm on this pull and doesn't seem to be using enough leg, but still is keeping a very smooth action, and it looks a very quick pull.
Well, he's 46 years old, Jamie. Where's it really hurting him?
The arms will be taking a real beating now as he's getting towards the end.
That's the 5 metre mark. Into the home straight. The klaxon sounds. It's 57.52 seconds. A very good effort from the oldest competitor.
Prepare to pull.
A mighty roar from a man who's more used to throwing than pulling. Laszlo Fekete, the Hungarian millstone thrower, losing a grip there on this wet nylon rope, Jamie.
Yes, his grip seems to be at fault here. He's not squeezing the rope hard enough. It's slipping through his hands terribly. He's really got to buckle under and pull this now.
Well, there's huge effort, but really is wasting it, isn't he?
Yes, it looks a very slow time. He's wasting a lot of power, but his arms are slipping.
Almost at 5 metres. Already he's outside Ilka's time. Well, Laszlo looks very disgusted with that.
Challenge Van den Bosch, the Netherlands. Prepare to pull.
Challing this time leaning right forward, gripping as far up the rope as he possibly can. He's 22 stones, possibly the body weight a key factor, Jamie.
I think the body weight will help him overcome the inertia of the load, but once again, Charlie's slipping, and he doesn't seem to be using enough leg again.
A longer reach this time from the Dutchman.
Yes, he's got a good long reach, and he's using that to his advantage now.
Well, there's terrific determination written across his face as he pulls faster and faster. The time's looking good.
Prepare to pull.
Now Uspensky, the lightest man in the contest, a mere 17.5 stones. Well, he's a professional wrestler, Jamie, so does he have the technique to cope with this?
App looks well coordinated and he's using his legs, but he doesn't seem to be coming back to the rope fast enough. He's not really attacking it, but still it's a very smooth pull.
One disadvantage, these logs are soaking up the water as the event goes on.
Yes, they're getting heavier all the time.
Well, only 5 metres separating the Estonian from the finishing line. He's pushing the Dutchman hard.
That's a good time.
JON-PALL Sigmarsson of Iceland. Prepare to pull.
Now the turn of JON-PALL Sigmarsson, the contest's most experienced competitor. Well, coming from Iceland, he's used to maritime events. How's he doing here?
He doesn't seem to be going back to the rope fast enough. He seems to be asleep. He's not pulling nowhere near hard enough on this.
A very different technique, using both hands at the one time.
Yes, and then again, he's not using enough leg.
Well, the time is definitely slow. There's the 5 metre mark again.
That's not a good start.
Henning THORSEN from Denmark now takes up the Viking challenge. This is his debut event in World's Strongest Man. And that's his view of the task, with 15 metres of the 20 metre course lying ahead.
Henning's doing very short strokes. The raft doesn't seem to be moving. He's using all arm. He's not getting his legs and back into this at all.
Shouts of encouragement, but he is slower again. 57 seconds gone. Only Fekete slower so far.
Odie Wilson, USA. Prepare to pull.
Yeah, come on, man.
Now that's better. Odie seemed to use his 29 stones effectively, giving the logs a real tug before reaching the sitting position. Jamie, will this massive upper body strength help pull the 15 tons?
Yes, if anyone's going to pull it with just arms, it's going to be OD. He's got 24-inch arms. That's as big as a woman's waist.
Incredible his size, but he seems to be making progress.
Yes, he's really getting his big body weight behind this and giving it a good pull.
Inside the last 3 metres, the time's very good. Yes, he set the heather on fire there. 53.33 seconds, beating Uspensky and Van den Bosch. He's in the lead. Now the advantage for Britain's Adrian Smith, the last man to pull, is knowing precisely what he has to beat. His disadvantage is a body weight of 19 stones, some 10 stones lighter than OD.
I don't think that's bothering Adrian because he's really attacking this rope and he's using a lot of leg. This is the first time we've seen anybody really attack this rope.
Same technique as Uspensky, but more aggression.
Yes, and a lot more leg. This looks like being a fast time.
5 metre mark, he's inside everybody now. Oh, what a great time.
Great start for Adrian.